If you've recently picked up Raphael or are considering picking up Raphael, learning his instant preparation stance cancels is imperative to his game plan, namely his punish game. This video is going to cover just the very basics to get you started, including what instant preparation stance even is, some input methods and tips, as well as some common punishers that uses instant preparation stance. Now, before we get started, if you're new to the SOULCALIBUR series and don't yet understand the notations or terminology, I've linked a video in the description below from my friend and mentor, Shujinky Dink. He's also a very active YouTube content creator, so if you like what you see there, be sure to check out his other SOULCALIBUR videos. So what is instant preparation stance? A lot of Raphael's moves can be canceled into either his preparation stance or his area or gambit stance, both of which can be canceled into each other. From preparation stance, a back directional input, or 4, cancels into area or gambit. From area or gambit, a forward directional input, or 6, cancels into preparation. So yeah, that means that they can infinitely be canceled into each other if your opponent isn't going to do anything about it. Some moves recover fast enough and have enough hit advantage to cancel into area or gambit and then instantly into preparation stance. As a combo notation, what's happening is this. You have your opener, which you cancel into area or gambit, which you then cancel into preparation, and then finish with your ender from preparation. Now, the area or gambit into preparation is commonly abbreviated simply to iPR, which obviously stands for instant preparation. So I would get used to seeing that if you're looking at combo videos, combo lists, and things like that. These inputs aren't necessarily easy, but become easier just through more iterations and practice. If you play online, maybe expect the possibility that netcode could affect your timing as well, but I would heavily recommend that instant preparation stance cancels be implemented into your daily practice routine to ingrain that muscle memory and timing, because the less you have to think about executing an instant preparation properly is the more you can focus on the rest of Raphael's game plan. With that said, this video is going to cover 3 essential instant preparation punishes, and those are his 6B, his wall rising BB, and his 2-2 or 8-8 AA. Depending on your experience and comfort levels, it may be easiest to initially get used to canceling into area or gambit from each of these moves. The back input can be buffered if that helps, but buffering may be detrimental to the preparation stance cancel out of area or gambit, as that input cannot be buffered and must be specifically timed. This is personal preference as far as I'm concerned, but I do find not buffering the input to be easier and more consistent overall. Once you're comfortable with that, focus on canceling area or gambit into preparation stance. This is the trickiest part of the whole sequence, as the timing is determined by the recovery of the move used to cancel into area or gambit in the first place. And if that sounds super confusing, then it'll make more sense as we go through some examples here. "6B has such little recovery that is by far the easiest, as it requires minimal timing in order to execute properly. 6B is also a 10-frame move, which makes it very, very good for tight punishes. The notation for the entire punish is 6B instant preparation stance BK. Remember that instant preparation is a cancel into area or gambit with the 4 input, then an immediate preparation stance cancel with the 6 input. So while you're learning, it may be easier to digest if you think about the notation instead as 6B46BK. Go into training mode and be sure that the dummy is set to action 1 stand normal and action 2 is guard all. If done correctly, the dummy will not be able to block, and you'll also notice that the auto GI that you typically see when canceling into area or gambit doesn't even have enough time to activate before the preparation stance cancel. If the dummy does block anything after the 6B, then your timing is just a little bit off. As I said earlier, 6B has such little recovery that the timing into instant preparation is not very difficult at all. Think of the inputs as one fluid motion, 6B46BK. Like 6B, wall rising BB is a 10-frame punish, but unlike 6B, its animation has more recovery, so you need to time your instant preparation stance a little bit more deliberately. My personal preference is thinking about the inputs as 3 distinct sequences. You have the wall rising BB, then the 4-6, which is both cancels, the cancel into area or gambit, then the cancel into preparation, and then finish with the BK. So wall rising BB Hesitate until you see the animation start to recover, then the 4-6, then the BK. Notice the delay in the inputs at the bottom of the screen. The more you practice it, the easier it's going to become. Also, fun fact, While Rising BB has enough hit advantage to guarantee a critical edge if your timing is on point. That's nearly 90 damage for a 10 frame punish, and in the world of SOULCALIBUR, that is really, really good. The last I'll talk about in this video is the 2-2 or 8-8 AA, which will be your instant preparation stance punish on a sidestep. Like While Rising BB, the timing is specific due to the recovery animation. Again, I find it most helpful thinking about this as 3 distinct inputs. The sidestep into AA, then 4-6, and then ending with the BK. And I know just seconds ago I said that was going to be the last one, but for good measure, let's talk about one more bonus instant preparation punish. This one's off the auto evade that Raphael gets off his B plus K or his 2B plus K. On a successful auto evade, if you choose the B option, you can do an instant preparation stance cancel into a critical edge. And that's going to do it for this video. I hope the information covered here was useful. Feel free to comment below with anything you found helpful when learning instant preparation cancels. I'm having a lot of fun learning Raphael. I feel like I'm learning something new every day. Thanks for watching, and hopefully more Raphael videos to come.